Thanksgiving. Very nice. Very nice.
Even though the Indians won their playoff game, we still had a
Well,
good.
see, I have a P&G in the house, a grandson, and I have a grandson that plays football for me. So I have rivalry.
Yeah.
Because he was going to.
Mr. Martin, can you hear me?
Answer. Thank you.
Okay, I think you're muted. You'll need to unmute your, down at the bottom left-hand corner, there should be an icon that will allow you to unmute or enable your audio. You're muted now. Now you're unmuted,
Can you hear me?
but I'm not hearing you. He's not muted, but he's not coming through.
How's this sound?
See if your sound and turn down for some reason.
Here it goes. Ask him to talk.
Okay, can you speak now?
Yes, sir. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, gotcha.
That's Jeff.
Well-
Jeffrey's his name.
Jeffrey John.
How did I get muted?
Okay.
Well, how is it for some you never hear?
Are you Jeffrey John Martin?
I am.
Okay, if you'll raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, since we're doing this by Zoom, I'm gonna take away some of Mr. Dowden's work. I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Pauline Mills Martin Barker. Do you recognize that as being her last will and testament?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to the signature page and ask you if you recognize that as being her signature on that document.
Yes, sir, it is.
To your knowledge, after the date she made this will, which purports to have been on November 9th of 2015, did she ever amend it or revoke it?
No, sir.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Dowden.
Thank you, Judge. So, Mr. Martin, I understand that Mom passed away on or about August 26th of this year. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you and I talked yesterday or Saturday? I can't recall.
Saturday.
Okay, so you have a proof of death and other facts that we previously sent over to you. Is that right?
That's correct.
And have you had a chance to look over that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is all the information contained in the proof of death and other facts we're filing with the court within your knowledge and true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we also sent you an executor's oath. Have you had a chance to review that oath prior to the hearing today?
Yes, sir.
And we assure the court that we will take care of the affairs of the estate, timely file an inventory and distribute the estate all in accordance with the Texas Estates Code. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, Judge, that's all I have unless you need anything further.
Okay, Mr. Martin, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sign that proof of death and other facts before a notary public along with your oath and return that to Mr. Dowden. He'll e-file that with the county clerk. When he does that, I will sign the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary. Those letters will authorize you to deal with financial institutions, real estate title companies, and so forth, so that you can marshal the assets of the estate and distribute them in accordance with the terms of the will. I'm going to give Mr. Dowden this instruction sheet. It explains to you what your duties and responsibilities are. As representative of the estate, make sure that you review that and follow its terms. Also make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Dowden in doing an inventory. The estate's code requires one to be filed within 90 days of the day I sign the order. And he'll explain to you what that involves. But other than that, we'll be good to go. So I hope everything goes well.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks, Jim.
Y'all
Have a good
great
one.
Christmas.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Take care, buddy.
Have a
Yes,
good
sir.
one.
Yes, sir. Looks like you, paying for 2000.
What about Zach Celeste? I haven't seen him. Zach Celeste. I haven't- Oh, he
He's
did.
on, yeah. Kate.
Miss Thorne?
One more thing.
Hmm.
I was gonna ask you that something.
Okay, Rena is on. Okay. We are.
Very important. I think St. Elizabeth's is doing something tomorrow too.
And the city is on Thursday.
Yeah, it's like a lot. I was looking at it and I was like, I feel like my child would enjoy this, but it feels hard.
That's a good one.
Mhm. It was good.
It's always
They've
good.
already done it. Oh my
Yeah, they
gosh.
did it Wednesday. They did it the Wednesday before
Oh
Thanksgiving.
my gosh. That's great. Oh, no, I remember. They were so fun. It was so fun to have all of those helicopters and
Everything.
I thought
That
that
was
was
our
so-
tradition.
Where's those?
I think they're probably utilizing those.
I hope so.
They're putting them over at the Phelan Mansion and they're doing a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Clark, you are muted. You'll need to enable your audio. Can you hear
There
me?
you go. I can. Good morning.
All right, good morning. What's the temperature in Massachusetts?
It was 35 when I took my dog out this morning. And it's I guess in the 40s now.
Is it snowing?
So, not yet. We're supposed to get snow. It's 32 actually. Supposed to get snow this week at some point.
Yeah, I noticed.
Once it gets beyond 40 degrees, it all feels the same to me. So
Yeah, I watched about 10 minutes of that San Francisco Buffalo game.
Oh,
last
29.
night. It looked
Right,
punishing.
right.
Oh,
Oh my God. I've actually sat in the weather in one of those games, so I know
Oh
what
my
that feels
God.
like.
I couldn't.
Yeah. I always said that if I'm going to be out in weather like that, Jesus better be the speaker.
I hear you.
All right, if I can get you to raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of Miss Thorne's work for her because we're doing this by Zoom as opposed to in person. So I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Bernice Howard Clark. Do you recognize that as being her last will?
I do.
Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the signature page.
Okay.
And ask you, do you recognize that as being her signature on that document?
That is.
And to your knowledge, after the date she made this will back in September of 2010, did she ever amend it or revoke it?
She did not.
Okay, go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Rena, we filed a proof of death and other facts with the court on your behalf. Do you have a copy of that document?
I do.
Have you had a chance to review that document?
I have.
To the best of your knowledge, is everything stated in it true and correct?
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right, so what you're gonna do is you're going to go before a notary public and execute that document just as your name is typed on there.
Okay.
That'll be how it's typed in the will. You'll also execute your oath that she sent you. And you'll
Correct.
return those to her. She will e-file those with the county clerk. When I get those in here, I will sign the order admitting her will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary, which she can get for you. Those letters will give you the authority to transfer title to real estate, deal with financial institutions and so forth. I'm also
Okay.
going to give her this guide.
Okay.
Several pages for you to review. It explains what your duties and responsibilities are. She can email that scan and email it to you. So take some
Okay.
time to review that and cooperate with her in doing an inventory, which the estates code is going to require to be filed within 90 days of the date I sign the order admitting the will to probate, okay?
Yes.
All right, well, I hope you stay warm.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great rest of your week.
You too. Thank you so much.
Take care.
I'll give you a call. Rita.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Kate. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Excellent.
All made
Have
it
a good
easy.
day.
Couldn't imagine living in Massachusetts. We were going to,
Have a lot
Sherry
of
and I were going to
business.
Maine one time to Acadia National Park and do some hiking. And we flew into Boston because that was really the closest place where you could go nonstop.
Mhm.
And I thought, dadgum, the rental cars compared to Denver, where the rental cars were really expensive, they were cheap. But then I got there and landed, and the rental cars were double the cost of what they quoted because they added a stadium tax, a sports facility tax.
Oh
this
my
tax.
gosh.
So, I thought I was getting a good deal at $400 for the week, and it turned out being like $983 once they added all the taxes in.
Oh my gosh.
Which I guess is why now when you reserve one on Hotwire or whatever, they tell you the final cost.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, tell Zach that Mr. Billings was, all right, have a good one. Tell Zach that Mr. Billings was in the queue, but now he's gone.
Did you hear that?
Not here. Hold on, let me see.
He was, but.
He was in the queue and he's gone.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a call real quick. Hey, Jerry, we're starting the hearing. They said that you were in queue, but now you're not. Are you still in the Zoom meeting?
Yes, and it says attempting to connect.
Attempting to connect? Okay, you may need
There he is.
to.
Okay, I think he just
He just
connected.
popped up.
Oh, it looks like you're connecting now. So, okay, well, we'll see if we can. Okay, that looks like you're there.
There we
I'll
go.
let you go. Good
There
deal.
he is.
All righty.
Okay.
Okay, Jerry, you're gonna have to unmute yourself and turn on your camera.
Well, it was on. Now let's see.
Camera should be in the bottom left corner of the screen. There you go. I see you now.
Okay, good. I'm here.
We're good to go.
Wonderful.
Good morning, Mr. Billings. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning to you.
I can get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth so help you God?
I do.
All right, we're doing this on Zoom, so I'm gonna do some of to speed things up, I'm gonna do some of your attorney's work. But I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Douglas Billings. Do you recognize that as being his will?
I do.
Okay, and I'm going to also go back to the signature page and ask you if you recognize that as being his signature on that document.
I do.
To your knowledge, after the date he made this will in May of 1983, did he ever change it or revoke it?
Not to my knowledge.
All righty, go right ahead, Mr. Celeste.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, Jerry, prior to the hearing today, I sent you your proof of death and other facts and an oath. Did you read those documents?
I did.
And is everything therein true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
It is.
Okay, what you're gonna have to do, Jerry, is you're gonna have to take that to a notary, both your proof and your oath, and you're gonna need to sign your name exactly as it's stated on those documents, Gerald Douglas Billings II. Once you get those signed and notarized, you'll email them back to me, and then I can file them with the court, because judge can't sign the order until he has your signed proof and oath, okay?
Very good.
All right, Judge, that's it.
All right, so Mr. Billings, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna email to your attorney this instruction sheet that contains instructions on what your duties and responsibilities are as representative of the estate. He's gonna send it to you, and if you'll take some time to review that. Once I get that back from you, your notarized proof and oath, I'll sign the order admitting your father's will to probate and authorizing the clerk to issue letters testamentary. Those letters will give you the authority to deal with financial institutions, real estate title companies, and so forth. Make sure that you cooperate with your attorney in doing an inventory. The estates code requires one to be filed within 90 days of the date I signed the order admitting the will to probate. And also remember that those letters testamentary are good for 90 days. If they go stale, he can get you more from the county clerk's office, okay?
Good.
All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great week. Let me know if you need
Thank you.
anything, Mr. Celeste.
Thank you, Judge. Talk to you soon. Bye,
Thank you,
Jerry.
Judge.
Be in
You
Bye
touch.
now.
let that beard, you let that mustache get any longer,
Hey,
cover
that's
up your
right.
face.
I do have one question. Since how you were doing part of my attorney's work, does that mean I get a discount from him?
No.
No?
I was
Darn
doing
it.
that for my benefit,
Yeah,
so that we
that's
could
right.
speed things up.
Y'all have a
All
good
right,
one.
y'all have a great week.